Children under 12 still can't get the vaccine just yet, but CDC data finds protocols may still keep them safe at school. A new report says schools where teachers are required to mask up helped keep cases down. Researchers looked at more than 160 Georgia elementary schools, and they say cases were about 40% lower in schools where teachers and staff wore masks, and about the same percent lower in schools that improved ventilation. And just in time for summer classes, the Fulton County School District is changing its mask policy. Starting on June 1st, masks will be strongly recommended for students, staff, and visitors, but will not be required at the schools. This is in response to the new CDC guidance allowing people fully vaccinated against COVID-19 to go maskless. About 80% of surveyed Fulton County school staff has received the shot.